Jimmer! Jimmer, Jimmer! Traveling home? Again. I want to talk about how difficult it is to red pill people. Because it is really difficult. People are so set in their ways, in their beliefs. You know, they've been their whole lives being injected by the television and this and that. You know, some people go 80 years watching a TV every day. They could go 80 years. Watching TV every day, watching the evening news, watching this, watching that. You know, taking it all in. Taking it all in. All of it. All the propaganda. The entertainment value of it, I guess. They do it. So when you tell them, you know, something might be wrong, they take offense to it. They really do. Call you stupid, ignorant, not knowing what you're doing, what you're saying. How ignorant am I, really? I mean, I could be ignorant. Could be right in front of your face and you not even see it. Talking about Dookie-licious. Dookie-licious. She looks like she's older, maybe 60, 65. So she's had a good 65 years watching television. I started doing this, you know, the traveling back and forth to work, and video recording myself, and you know, talking about this and talking about that on Facebook. I started doing it on Facebook. About the first or second time that I said I was traveling and not driving and explained what I was doing, I think I had, well, I know that I had one person that unfriended me for it. He's about 65 years old, name's Harry Smith. He's from Celeste, you know, I talked to him a few times on the internet. You know, he kind of liked what I was saying. You know, typey, all this and that. So, you know, he was like, hey, you know, I'll listen to him, see what he's got to say. He was on there for a little while. But as soon as I said, nope, no registration, he's like, nah, man, I can't talk to you. Boom. Traveling. Never spoke to him again. That's all right. You know, because he's had that 65 years in the education and all this and all that. You know, the propaganda just fucking swelling up in him. He's just under that belief that this is what you are supposed to do. To be legally and lawfully going down the road. You know, you got to register your car. You got to get a license. You have to do that. Okay? Remember, you have to get a license to go down the road. Okay? You have to have a registration on your car to go down the road. You have to have that pounded into them every fucking day of their lives. Pounded into them. It's not their fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that I didn't watch TV from the time I was 17 to fucking, what 30 years? It's been 30 years? Have that shit pounded into me. So, I don't have that. I don't have that. I'm 48 years old and I don't have that. Well, I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did have that. The idea, the thought of having to have a registration, having to have a license, having to have this, having to have that. But, after the realization, I realized it, I saw it with my eyes, and I saw it, it came out of my head. I said, hey, look at this. Now, should I have to get a license? I have a license, by the way. I'm not, well, I eventually will. There's a form you have to do to surrender your license. I think it's, for Texas, it's T-247 or something. I don't know. I have to look it up again, but there's a form you got to fill out, and, you send your license in, and then you're done with it. But, yeah, it's not my fault. It's not his fault. It's not her fault. It's not anybody's fault. But if they're going to sit there and argue over it, I can't have that in my life. I don't want that in my life. So I just blocked her out. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Because I got 220 other people to get red pilled. Oh, fuck. I ain't going to make it. I got going too fast. Too many other people to be talking to and getting there so they can understand it, If I take all my time up with Dookie-licious, oh my goodness, I'm going to be a stressed out person. Stressed out man. Very stressed out. I don't need that in my life. I really don't. This guy's going 50 miles an hour. Alright. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk tomorrow. Hasta luego.